This is the latest edition of Front Up, and I'm Whitey Willauer, and we've got a great guest today, Bob McGowan. Bob, well, what is your position in this town of ours?
I'm the executive chef at the Nantucket Yacht Club.
And how long have you been doing that?
I just counted it earlier today. This will be my 18th summer coming up at the club.
18 years.
Yeah. So that's 9 years in regular chef life.
Oh, but you winter here also.
I do now. I used to winter in Maine, but now we stay here year round.
Mm-hmm. What do you do in the winter?
Well, this past winter we bought a place and I worked a little bit at 56 Union to keep my head on straight. But we also bought a place in Sarasota, Florida, a house down there. We spent a lot of time.
Yeah.
So
well, then
I'm having chef thoughts. I have chef thoughts all the time too. So.
I see. You're cooking the whole time.
Yeah.
Well, how are you going to do? I gather you got a whole new kitchen at the yacht club.
We do. It's new, just the new kitchen and new dining room. The kitchen is completely new from the walls, the ceiling, the floors, all new equipment. It's incredible. I encourage any chef who. It's fascinating. It just blows us, Ward, my sous chef, and I away. What all the new toys we have to play with.
Now I hear you're going to have an event coming up, which is going to involve these other chefs that you're referring to. Right,
on Monday, June 11th, we're having the annual chef's dinner to benefit the Nantucket Food Pantry.
Mm-hmm. Now, what does that consist of?
We're shooting for around 200 people, maybe a little bit more. Where myself and other chefs around the island, and of course my crew, my sous chef Ward, we all do a course for a 4-course dinner, plus hors d'oeuvres, so 5 courses, and so I'll recruit chefs to take a course. We'll take the entree, then we're gonna ask a couple of pastry chefs if they can do desserts, and then a first course and a second course, and we'll do the entree, and then other chefs will help do the hors d'oeuvres, the past hors d'oeuvres, and some will be there to help. Some will just prepare the food and drop it off.
And you're going to have a menu that includes all these.
Right. I'm still, if anybody's interested, I'm still recruiting chefs to help with the dinner. You don't necessarily need to be there to do it, but if you could donate a course, that'd be wonderful, or an appetizer. And we'll have a printed menu with everybody's name, who donated the food,
and a credit to their restaurant.
A credit to the restaurant, or their catering operation,
mm-hmm.
or sometimes the high school helps. You can buy tickets at Mitchell's. At Mitchell's
bookstore.
Bookstore.
Bookworks.
No, Mitchell's Book Corner, not Bookworks.
Well, okay, but
yeah, I know.
They're both the. I mean, I don't know my way around town. Never mind.
Well, you have a pretty strong opinion on that, though. Which is great.
I see. So this is the menu here, or this is
that's just announcing the event, and the menu will be.
Oh, okay.
The menu probably won't get officially pulled together till about a week before then.
So you got $75 times 200. That's 15,000.
And all that money goes to the food pantry.
It drops to the bottom line.
Yes.
So the product and all of that.
Right. It's all donated. All the labor is donated to the.
That's great. That's good outreach for the yacht club.
It is.
Yeah.
We've done it before. Like I said, we were telling Gina we were going to do it. We normally do it in the fall, after probably in late September, but because of our renovation, we weren't able to do it this past year.
Yeah, because we're trying to shoehorn the Scallopers Ball in there.
No. Well, I think we are doing that.
It's the last.
The last event.
Close the club,
September
and then that
30th.
night we have the Scallopers Ball.
This year, again, we close 2 weeks early because we're the second half of the renovation.
Oh, okay.
And we're gonna the last event will be the Scalpers Ball, which is a lot of fun too.
The food pantry serves a very important need in this town because we're feeding a lot of people, especially during the downturn in the economy. And I understand that it's moved from the Episcopal Church to the Greenhound building downtown, which is near Wilkes Square, across from the Knights of Columbus or whatever it is. And they're there, so if people want to have some food, then they go down there and they get it, and so it serves a useful purpose in town here. It does,
and and Andy Reese he mentioned that last year's a record-breaking year for him.
Yes,
and it's incredible to believe on Nantucket that there's so many people that need food pantry help. But I understand it. I get it.
Andy's got quite an operation. He gets food from Boston, and their various grocery stores donate, and he buys stuff on the open market, and all sorts of mechanisms to keep this going, so that people can be fed during the summer and the winter.
He does a great job, and I know he's very active in helping with this chef's dinner on June 11th.
Yeah.
But I want to mention, just to maybe wrap it up, that you can buy a table. You can buy the whole table if you want to for $750. That way, you buy a table of 10, then you can collect from your friends, or
sure, or pay for them,
or pay for buy your friends dinner. Yeah.
So you're going to have about 200 people.
About 200 people. Yeah. I know they want to do a little bit more, but because it's really our first big event at the club, I'd like to keep it around 200.
Mm-hmm. Then you'll be in the main ballroom, or are you going to be over in the Anchorage?
No. With that many people, it'll be in the main ballroom, in the lobby, and if it's good night, we'll be cocktailing out on the patio, I imagine.
Yeah. So this is sort of the opening event of the new yacht club. I mean, the old yacht club.
The old yacht. Yeah. It's the one on South Beach Street.
But the old yacht club. It's been renovated.
Been renovated. The kitchen and the dining room.
Yeah. Well, that's great. It's good to have you here, and it's a wonderful cause. The food pantry is an important thing that's going on the island here. And thank you, Bob, for coming.
Thanks for having me.
And I hope you get lots of chefs participating in this.
I hope so, too.
Yeah.